Hello, I'm Nick. I've had a C4 C5 ACDF operation 14 days ago, so this is day 14 to the day. I've recorded some other videos based on days. The day of the op, I did a pre-op one, and I did one on day 7 as well, and the links will be down here somewhere where I've put to the other videos. I just thought I would give you a 2-week in report. All good so far. So let me tell you where I'm at. I won't repeat the stuff that I've already said, but basically I'm fine. In terms of the scar, it's under there, along from starts there, comes down to here, healing nicely, lots of swelling gone. I was speaking to somebody last week, they didn't notice. I've had other people who've said, "How's some scar, what's done that?" So some people don't notice, some people do. The beard helps, I suppose, cover that up. Not that I'm conscious of it anyway, although the thing about the beard is I'm now quite nervous of shaving. I haven't done sort of trimmed around the front and stuff, but I haven't actually shaved my neck or anything. But based on the fact I'm not going to work at the moment, it doesn't matter. I don't mind having the beard and looking a little scruffier than I would care to. So that's fine. In terms of other feeling around the scar, it feels tight. Stretching forward immediately feels tighter in the skin, so it feels like the skin's been tightened, but there is no pain. It's been dry from day 5, I think. So no pain. I am showering normally now, just not scrubbing too hard, but all good from that perspective. So the scar is not a problem. Healing nicely, as I say. I can shower and everything, and I have no dressing on it, and it's not restricting movement. I was giving some exercises to do sort of stuff, shoulders, so that's okay. The consequences still at the moment, 14 days in, my shoulders still really ache. My shoulders and my back, almost like I've been driving for too long. It possibly feels like. So it feels like a muscular tightness in the shoulders. What am I doing in terms of drugs? I take ibuprofen twice a day. I take them in the morning. I'm going to take some shortly, actually. I tend to take them before I go to bed, just to help me get to sleep a little easier. But I don't take any other kind of pain relief because the pain isn't so great anymore. I try and manage my posture a little better than I did before. So aching shoulders. In terms of food and drink, I eat as I ate before I had the operation. I do need to have a drink with me when I'm eating, particularly if it's something like a sandwich or what have you. Swallowing is not painful, but it almost feels like food's getting stuck, almost like I'm trying to swallow before chewing it down to the right size. So that can be, it's not any kind of problem. Just make sure I have a drink with me when I'm eating, and it's absolutely fine. In terms of sleep, I would say I'm sleeping lighter. I am sleeping. I do get tired quicker. It's one of those things that I can move over and feel it in my shoulders, and that might keep me awake for a few seconds, but it's woken me up, and then I'll go back to sleep. So it's not a massive problem. I'm getting plenty of minorly disturbed sleep, if that kind of makes any sense. So I'm not overly worried about that. So sleep is generally sort of okay. Other things I was warned of was that my voice might change. It hasn't changed in conversation like this. When I did notice, I was talking to someone at greater length recently, and I noticed my voice get thinner the longer the conversation went on, so I started to almost lose my voice a little. And I wanted to shout after somebody the other day, and I was incapable of doing it. I couldn't shout. I don't know how long that's going to be, but that was an issue. I just couldn't shout. Don't need to at the moment, but there you go. I have travelled. I needed to get on an aeroplane recently, and I did, and that was fine. Just don't lift anything, don't carry anything, and all of that's good. The biggest problem that I have at the moment is I'm starting to feel so okay. I'm worried about doing things like instinctively picking things up, instinctively carrying something too heavy. So I'm having to fight my own instincts. I'm managing that. That's not too big a deal, but I do have to be conscious that I've had some pretty big surgery really, so fingers crossed the management of it continues and all is good. I feel like I should go back to work, but when I travelled recently I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I looked around too quickly and I got this shooting muscle pain is too extreme a word, sensation, which just kind of said, don't. There's a reason why they say don't do anything for 4 to 6 weeks. So yeah, managing myself, everything's good. Good operation, feeling good about things at the moment. Hope that helps.